to lose weight for years, and this thing is crazy. I've lost 20-something pounds. This is the best product I've ever tried. I don't get the urge anymore for sweets. It's amazing.
Guys, do you want to curb your appetite, lose fat, and feel great? Then try Andro 400, the natural testosterone booster that melts belly fat. Call 1-888-400-0435, 888-400-0435, or go to andro400.com. andro400.com.
At Merrick, we know dogs are in charge. So our dog foods start with deboned meat, poultry, or fish, and Sorry. Coming! Here's your ducky. And because real whole foods are better for your dog, each Merrick recipe is packed with whole fruits and vegetables. Excuse me. You want to go out right now? Okay. Dogs are in charge. Serve them well. Merrick. Available at Petco!
We're here with Chuck, founder of Dollar Loan Center. You know, Chuck, people think that a short-term loan is like really expensive.
That's simply not the case. These are short-term loans and normally just for a few weeks. We only charge a daily interest. So if you need the loan for a week, a few days, a month, whatever, you only pay interest for the time you have the loan out.
Does it cost anything to apply, or doc fees or early payoff fees?
Not at all. How about this? You come in on a Monday, borrow $500 to pay your rent because your landlord charges a $125 late fee.
Okay, I'm with you.
At Dollar Loan Center, that loan would only cost you $2.75 a day in interest. If you need the money for just 4 days and you get paid that Friday, you'd pay $11 in interest. Really, $11. You do the math.
We have over 50 locations, and our friendly Dollar Loan Center staff are ready to help. You can apply over the phone or online at don'tbebroke.com.
Licensed by the Nevada Financial Institutions Division. Payment amounts based on biweekly pay frequency with annual percentage rate of 199.99%. Certain limitations may apply. Loans are subject to approval.
Hey, Dave Cokin with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy. John, what type of injuries do you treat at LPT?
Dave, we treat a whole gamut of injuries, primarily orthopedic injuries, anything from neck pain, back pain, post-surgical rehabilitation. We also specialize in treating victims after any car accidents or slip and fall type injuries.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
I'm attorney Glenn Lerner. After you've been hurt in a car wreck, the insurance company's going to try to lock you into a settlement as soon as possible. Don't do it. The minute you sign, it's over. If you need more medical treatment or get doctor's bills later, there's nothing we can do. Don't sign your life away. When you're hurt in a wreck, you need to focus on getting better, and we'll focus on getting you all the money you deserve. Hurt in a wreck and need a check? Call 24 hours a day for a free consultation.
Glenn Lerner is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Genesis of Henderson presents the Lake Las Vegas Birthday Wine and Food Festival this Saturday. The event kicks off at 4 p.m. with wine, food, and live entertainment by Frankie Moreno at Reflections Bay Golf and Beach Club. Sample over 100 wines and multiple food booths on a beautiful spring evening, presented by celebrity chef Scott Cummings and Lake Las Vegas Restaurants. For tickets, go to eventbrite.com. Use special code LAKE for $25 off any ticket. Proceeds benefit the Ogden Family Foundation and the Tony and Linda Bonici Scholarship Fund.
Everyone is using PropSwap. You know, one PropSwapper bet $10 on Loyola last year and sold it for $1,000. 4 games later, PropSwap is the new and only marketplace to buy and sell these active sports wagers. So download the PropSwap app today.
On Twitter, follow us at the LV Sportsline and at ESPN 1100.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
All right, Ralph, take it away. What do we got today?
Well, we're going to talk about this game in a minute. The Mets won 1-0 today. And the team that wins 1-0 in their next game, they're 16-41 over-under in their following game.
So the under again.
The under again. It just, an aberration, we'll see. But, obviously you didn't hit very well that game, and it usually carries over.
They really didn't hit well because it was the pitcher who hit the home run. We'll talk about that in a moment. As we run down today's Major League Baseball recap, the Rays, 2 in the ninth on a Brandon Lau homer. They beat the Royals 3-1. Note, by the way, the Rays have 2 guys who spell their name Lowe on their roster. They're not related. One is Brandon Lau. He pronounces it L-O-W-E, but he pronounces it Lau. The other is Nathan Lowe, who spells it L-O-W-E, but pronounces it Lowe. So just some weird information there. In any case, the Rays get back in the win column after losing yesterday's doubleheader to the Royals. The Astros got blown out by the Twins. Boy, they're playing good ball.
Mr. Barrios.
Yeah, Barrios at home. He is magic at home. Astros got some early power from Jason Castro, made it stand up, and they beat up Brad Peacock and the Astros 8-2. Minnesota continues to pick up victory after victory, and they are now sitting, I believe, at 19-11.
Yeah,
that's some pretty good
13-3 their last 16 games.
Rockies got out in front early. They took advantage of some lousy stuff from Peralta and scored 7 in the first 2 innings, and that was more than enough as they beat the Brewers 11-6. The Mets and Reds is the game Ralph was talking about. Thor, Noah Syndergaard, pitches the shutout and hits the home run.
Elias, Sports Bureau, tweeted out the last 1-0 game where a pitcher hit a home run. It would be Mr. Bob Welch, 1983, the LA Dodgers.
Wow. Good piece of trivia. Padres all over the Braves. That was a good result for me. It was the only game I played today. Was San Diego, and nice plus 135, 11-2. Matt Strahm had a bad first start this year, and since then he has been pitching really good ball for the Padres. Fultonavich, he was okay early in the game, then seemed to get hurt. Well, he certainly got hurt by his defense, and some of it was his own, as he made a horrible throw. Once again, a pitcher who can't throw to second base. And things blew up in that game. The Padres scoring 5 runs in back-to-back innings for the first time since the year 2000. Got that little gem watching the game today. So San Diego all over the Braves 11-2. That gets them a series victory. And that will wrap up the early games, except for the Cardinals and Nationals, which is still in a rain delay. They want to get this game in. So I think they could have started it, but decided they knew the rain was coming, so they decided to push back the start. And I would think that they'll just wait for the rain to clear, and then we'll play this game.
Did I miss the Rays and Royals? Did you say that? Rays 3-1 over the Royals? Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's the game with the Lau and Low.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay. Now, NBA trends that apply to the next games. Does anything stand out in these next games in the series?
Well, we talked about Will talked about the 2-0, the being down 0-2, returning home, how that first half is so popular.
But it's gotten so popular that the lines are now completely they're
almost 90% of the full game.
It was actually 100% plus in one of the games.
Was it?
Where the first half line was worse than the full game line.
Well, I can say this. I mean, don't discount playing the full game, because playing that home favorite down 0-2 has gone 16-8, 67%. Now, playing a home dog down 0-2 is 11-20, 35%. So a big difference if you're returning home as a favorite like Houston is versus being a dog.
So and again, this doesn't mean it's going to continue, but we're just stating based on the recent trends, and it's short sample. We're not talking about something that you can sink your teeth into long term. But small sample trends do work sometimes. The strategy would be to play the 2-0 favorite full game. The 0-2 favorite full game. 0-2 dog first half. If you're going to go that route.
Absolutely. Yeah. Being 11-20 for the game, you are the worst team being home for game 3, and the other team has the full 48 minutes to catch up.
Makes sense logically as well. The rationale certainly makes some sense.
Yeah, and in the other 2 series, in the playoffs, both are 1-1.
Right.
And we talk about the zigzag not working, but when the series is 1-1, the zigzag has been effective. Boston won game 1 and lost game 2.
Right.
So that means they're coming off a loss back at home. The home team, 23-11 straight up. This is since 2000.
Okay.
23-11 straight up. 20-14, 58.8% against the spread.
Not bad.
The 1-1 team like Philadelphia, which won game 1, lost game 2. Lost game 1, won game 2. So now they are off a win. They are 23-21 straight up, basically 50%. 20-24 ATS, 45.5%.
Not much of an edge.
So basically a 50-50 toss-up. But when you have the team returning home off a loss, again, 23-11 straight up, 20-14, 59% against the spread.
Now, the one I wanted to find out about was because this is not a situation that comes up often. We have it in the Islanders-Carolina game 4, where the lower-seeded team, Carolina, has won the first 3 games. So they're at home, and they will be a home favorite in game 4. Again, this situation does not occur very often. When it has, as far back as you can track, Ralph, when we've got a 3-0 home favorite in game 4 in the NHL, what happens there?
Well, I can tell you the straight-up record, and then I have a little scenario that I can give you with a line.
Okay.
But the teams, a 3-0 team in Game 4 has won 62.5% of the time in the 212 games. So just any team, Game 4 up 3-0, has won 62.5%.
So that sounds like it's kind of a break-even deal because these teams are going to be favored.
Yeah, at home, they're 38 and 22, 63%.
Right.
On the road, they're actually 92 and 60, 61%.
You get more value on the road then.
Absolutely. Now, my database for hockey does not do the games and does not have the depth.
Right.
But I can tell you this. If teams that are up 3-0, teams that have lost 3 straight games, I can't do a 0-3 or a 3-0 in the series. But NHL teams that are an away favorite after 3 straight wins are 7-9 with an average line of -140.
Okay. What about a home favorite?
The home favorite or the away dog in this situation, 13-19.
If they've lost 3 straight.
So the home team is clearly, in both situations, the team to bet when they're down 0-3. But again, these aren't all 0-3 teams. These are any teams that have lost 3 straight games and now they're at home.
Okay, and in this case, that doesn't exist anyway because it's an 0-3 team and they're on the road.
Well, yeah, the home team that lost 3 straight. So if you're...
Well, there is no home team that lost 3 straight. Carolina's at home and they've won 3 straight.
Carolina's at home. Yes. Those numbers apply to the home team.
Okay,
yes.
All right. So the strategy there then would be if you want to take a shot with the Islanders, you're probably better off doing it for first period.
Yes.
Full game would not be.
Full game hasn't been a positive with the situation that I can.
And I don't have first period numbers, but I'm assuming that from a logical standpoint, if you're going to take a shot for the road team to avoid getting swept, they better get ahead, and that's going obviously that first period would be the time to do that.
Completely agree with that thought.
I might do that tomorrow. By the way, I might take the price in the first period with the Islanders. Whatever they've got left in the tank is probably going to show early, and it is possible Carolina could relax a little bit. You're up 3-0. You got to believe you've got the thing won. And so we'll see how that plays out. I've not made a play yet on it, but I'm kind of tossing around the idea of taking a price with the Islanders in the first period of tomorrow night's game. When we come back, we have a big game to look at in the NBA. It's Game 3 between the Raptors and 76ers. The scene shifts back to Philadelphia tonight. We got the information from Will Bernanke on where the money's showing in this game, and we'll talk about what we think is going to happen next.
The Las Vegas Sportsline.
Here are some reasons to make Great American Pub your home for sports viewing. First, Great American Pub has a stellar layout with lots of TV monitors so you can catch every great play. On Sundays during football season, make your own Kettle One Bloody Mary for just $5. You can also win football jerseys, hockey tickets, and bottles of VGK wine when our hockey team plays. Great American Pub, 215 at Flamingo and 215 at Eastern. Check them out at GAPLV.com.
Yes, air conditioning and plumbing, keeping you cool in the summer, warm in the winter, and available anytime your plumbing won't go with the flow. Schedule your air conditioning or plumbing checkup at 888-4937, 888-4937, or go to theyesmancan.com.
License number 71246 and 71233.
Tired of seeing those ugly swirls on your car, truck, or motorcycle? Reflections Detail is offering the best coating protection for your ride. Call for more details, 702-444-4185. That's 702-444-4185. Reflections Detail.
Dave Cokin with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy. So what are the most common injuries you see in your practice?
The primary injuries that we see are general neck and back pain. That's 100% the most frequent injuries we'll see. That can be anything from wear and tear, age-related injuries. Mm-hmm. We see a lot of work-related injuries where patients lift, bend, or twist the wrong way. These are also associated with car accidents. I would say secondarily, shoulder and knee injuries anything sports related or just everyday activities. Those would be the four main injuries.